20, 16, 18, 20. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Right? And the exact same thing happens with anyone who bought it over here and then sold it throughout the bear and then disappeared, and then they see it here. They're like, it's at 20 again. Like, oh my god, it can't be back at 20, no way. And then it blasts off, and they're like, holy shit. And then the panic sets in, because then they remember all the things that they heard about Bitcoin, about it being scarce, and about it being a hedge against inflation, and a tool for freedom, and fighting back against debasement of the currency. But the main thing being the price. The number one feeling you have in the FOMO of Bitcoin is it's never going to go back to XYZ price that I wish I just bought at. And everyone says the same thing, that I wish I just bought at 25. I wish I just bought at 30. Right now, people aren't really saying that. They think it's still going to go back to 30. I'm trying to really make you understand what FOMO is if you haven't felt it, or if you haven't lived through it. I'm sure you've felt FOMO, but you need to understand how the market feels it. Right now, people who love Bitcoin but are sidelined are like, yeah, but 30, right? ETF, up we go, down we go, fill the bags at 30, YOLO, Moon, Lambo. Not my bet. I don't think that's happening. Because right now, 30 seems achievable, right? 30 won't seem achievable at 60. And when it's at 60, that's when these people have to sit there and like, fuck, I didn't buy at 30. Now it's literally double. But I know what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin could just go to 120. Fuck. I might never get 60 again. Shit. They're going to see the podcast. People are like, yeah, this time is different because the printing, right? Gold is going to fucking 2,300 or 400. It's breaking out. Bitcoin's fucking mooning because the Fed are just going to print again. The world's fucked. $10 trillion added to the fucking money supply. Bitcoin should never have been down here. It was just FTX. It was Luna. It was all just a big deviation. And you are never going to get 30k Bitcoin again. You're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. You're a fucking idiot for thinking you could get it. You're an idiot. Yes, you, the person who ignored it for 2 years. You're a fucking idiot. That's what people are going to be saying. That's what people are going to be thinking, feeling, doing. And then at this level, or when we break out, that's when people are just going to fucking capitulate and buy. And that's when the likely top is. Not for the whole cycle, I don't think. Depending on when it happens. If this happens in Q1, right? Or Q2, so anytime before the halving, I think it's local top, right? And a big drop back to where people call it a cycle top. And then we chop around, and then fucking away we go. That's if we go there that fast. I genuinely think this is quite a high probability. Like, it's not obviously fucking 80%. You can't put a super high probability on something like this, but I think this isn't priced in. I don't really see anyone talking about it, except just diehard maxis that think everything is all-time high next week. Most people have the gayest, fucking, just stupidest, like, weakest, like, predictions. Like, oh, it's going, we're going to 47, 48. Like, here we top here, and they're super zoomed in, just like this, right? And they're just like, yeah, up, down, or just fucking drawing random lines to just, for some reason, like it has to go that, then I'm happy. But it's not. It's nonsense, right? It's okay to draw fucking past. Obviously, I've drawn myself. But what I'm saying is, it's okay to have ideas for what can happen. Sure. Can we go to 48 and reject? Absolutely, it can happen. But that's like the number one thing I see. And a lot of people are like, they're using TA as well, which just doesn't apply right now. I'm sorry if you're a fucking TA lover, but it is not magic. And it doesn't mean shit right now. Because we're about to have an event we've never had before. TA can't predict that. And we're about to have an unknown influx of demand. Totally unknown. Billions of dollars. Don't know how many billions, but billions are coming. It could be tens of billions. It's coming from asset managers who have clients that are old wealthy boomers that have a bunch of money that will just say, do you want some Bitcoin? You should put some Bitcoin in your portfolio. They'll say, yes, sir, I would love some Bitcoin. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, but sure, where is it at the Fibonacci retracement? Hello? Hello? No one's going to fucking say that. So, TA does not matter right now. So if you think, and I'm the one who teaches TA, but I also tell you it's not magic. If you think this gap means anything, it doesn't. If you think that this fucking double top or this flat candle doesn't mean shit, right? If you go here, here's where it matters. If you zoom into the 1 hour chart, and you look at any of this, right, all of these inefficiencies have been filling, right, for the past few weeks. Anytime we pump up, it retraces back down, right? Anytime we move up, fills it back in. We drop down, it filled it. Yeah? That all matters because this is the only place that fucking TA matters. It's just the people who are stupid enough to trade this getting themselves chopped to pieces in an ever decreasing range of volatility whenever there's altcoins going fucking 200, 500,000%. Yes, idiots. And more money will be lost this cycle from idiots trying to trade Bitcoin rather than just fucking holding it. And stop overdoing it. And I say this as somebody who did this in the past. You're just going to overdo it. You have to zoom out. You have to think much, much bigger. And you have to hold spot no leverage and then be ready, if there are significant dips, to buy them, not to panic and sell them, right? Imagine you were just getting yourself fully long Bitcoin here because you're like, wow, big fucking breakout here. Downtrend entirely broken. That's a big shift. Time to get spot long Bitcoin. Spot long, spot long, spot long. And then you didn't panic when you saw this because you went spot long and you thought, holy shit, amazing extra buying opportunity. That's it. Bottoms in. Boom. We never come back to those prices. Just imagine it. Instead of fucking working yourself into a frenzy about this. Oh my God, look how bearish it is. Look how bullish it is. Holy shit. It's just most people on the 1 hour chart, like, look at this. How can you have any context for what's going on? You have no fucking idea what's going on. You're like, you're super bearish here. USDC, it's collapsing. It's all fucking dead. Oh my God. It's terrible. Oh no, that was later on. It's all terrible, 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 right? Dip down. Oh, it's over. It's fucking head and shoulders, rounded top. You blast off. Oh, fuck, guess we're going to the moon again. Let's get mega bullish. Let's buy that dip, and this looks great, and this looks great. Oh, here we are, consolidating. Looks great, great. Fucking nukes you down. You're like, oh, shit. Well, I guess it's bearish again. Oh, maybe it's bullish. It's back to support. Oh, it's support. Okay, cool. Buy support. Oh, no, that's not support. Oh, God. This isn't support. This is worse than support. Holy shit. Oh, no, it's all over. Pack it up. This entire thing, all of this was fake. This was fake. This was all fake. You're all fucking idiots for buying it. You're absolute idiots. I told you all along you shouldn't have bought. It's totally fake. Look at this. It can't be this weak and then go higher. It's never going to go up again. This was just a false breakout, just one massive scam pump. It was the Binance cartel. It's all going to zero. Trust me, it's going to zero. It's going to zero. It's going to zero. Look how bad it is. Fake rally, false rally. It's just a short squeeze. See? Just a short squeeze. Told you it was just a short squeeze. Max short. Let's go. Max short. No, that's not supposed to happen. What? Oh no. And then they begin the inevitable coping, which they've been doing ever since. Right? bears have just been coping all year about this shit. That was over here. That was there. Look where we are now. It's a fucking bull market. Bitcoin should be at all-time highs, will eventually be at all-time highs, because, and here was the main point I wanted to make on this video. It's gone 30 minutes, so I'll stop it now. I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana could all go to all-time highs. And that's why I'm not ignoring alts, but I'm definitely reallocating back towards majors for those three. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana is going to be the vast majority of my portfolio for now. The point I wanted to make, though, was 60k is nothing for Bitcoin. It got there. It didn't get there once. This is what people forget. It didn't get there once, right? It got there several times. Once here, lost it, back above it twice, lost it, third time, held it, fourth time spent above. Bitcoin has spent time above 60k. So just that level of 60k, it's not something that was one and done. Oh, we can't go there again. Should never have went there, overextended. No. Bitcoin between 30 and 60k was the post-COVID range, right? After all the money printing, we ran up and we are 30 to 60. So then we reclaim all that. Let's just say 30 to 60, right? We reclaim all that. And where are we now? We're at 30, we went to 42. Why would it go back to 30? It doesn't make sense. I think you're missing the point if you think that. All that money that was printed has still been printed. It's still there. All those people who took profit and went on the sidelines, it's still there. The money hasn't disappeared. The liquidity is actually coming back in, as you can see with global liquidity rising, like Adam talks about. That liquidity is coming back in. The sidelined money, the stable coins, the people who cashed out, it's coming back in. There is more than enough money to take us back to 60. It's not difficult. This is the thing, like, if we went to 60 tomorrow, there would still be people saying, yeah, but sure, oh, well done. So what do you mean? Like, this, people who hate Bitcoin are going to keep coping until it's there, right? That's when they'll stop coping and fucking FOMO in. If Bitcoin went like this next week, do you know what people would say? Say, oh, congratulations. You're now, your price is now flat. You're back to break even after 830 days. That's what people will say. 2.5 years back to break even. Great work, bro. That's what they will say. So far from being insanely euphoric and, oh my God, this is so high, we need to top and we need to crash. It doesn't make sense. Right? So apart from low time frame volatility around too much leverage and shakeouts and all that kind of stuff, I see no reason to sell anything. Like, why? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So, GM.